Ooh, look at that. What about this little guy? A little timeline? Oh, huh. I've got 3 different timeline process step type plugins, and I want to show them to you because they're all kind of different, but they're all pretty fun. So have you ever found yourself in a Squarespace website wanting to build something that conveys like an order of events? So whether that's like a timeline, which is like a history of your business, maybe it's the steps, processes that your web development process goes through, that your photography process goes through. Maybe you just want to like order the people in your business by who you like the most to who you like the least, and you want to put them in some type of order. Whatever it is, it's up to you, your business. We could put these in some type of timeline or like flow type plugin, and we have 3 different versions of them, and that's what I want to show you. So first is our vertical timeline plugin, and this one is just like a timeline of events. It's great. You use a blog collection, you put your items that you want on your timeline in a blog collection. And then this plugin pulls in that blog collection. So each one of these is like a blog post in your collection. And this is the date of the post. And it just aligns them in this nice little order. So this is really great for just like dates. Next, this one, the demo for this is more of like a process, but it can be used in any other kind of like timeline way. And what's nice about this one is this is a list section. So you just build these. These are just the items in our list section. So as you scroll down, the page kind of sticks here, and the scrolling happens horizontally, which is really nice. And then you scroll through. And again, this setup is a little bit better because, or it's a little bit nicer because it's simpler. You're just using the Squarespace list section, so you have less content in them. You have less optionality with the content. It is way easier to get set up, and it's way easier to edit, and it's dead simple to hand off to clients. So that's why I really like sort of these list section type plugins. There's a couple different versions. We can send you the demos, of course, for all of these. But you can mess around with these kind of however you want. This one's more of like a timeline. And then lastly, we have the step flow plugin. So this one's really nice. Again, just a list section. So it's really easy to edit, really easy to customize, very easy to hand off. And you just got this nice sort of scroll down. It sticks with you, sort of that same timeline idea, and it moves with your scroll. And what's really nice is it kind of highlights, it does highlight the different sections, sort of drawing focus and drawing your eyes to exactly what you want your visitors to look at as you're scrolling through. So these are the 3 different timeline plugins. You can just filter for timeline if you want to find them on our plugin store. But you might be thinking, Will, hey, this is the age of AI. Why don't I just vibe code a plugin? And I would say, do it. I really think you should. I think everyone should be playing around with AI and trying to figure out how it works and fits into their flow. And if you want to try to vibe code a vertical timeline or a timeline plugin, I highly recommend you trying it out because there's no better way to learn than doing it. The big benefit about these plugins is that we maintain them because Squarespace goes and breaks stuff all the time. So that's kind of the core premise. We want to make this in as easy of a package as we can to give it to you to hang out. But if you want to vibe code, highly recommend pulling up Claude or ChatGPT. Right now, I'm kind of more of a ChatGPT guy. I think I go back and forth. I go back and forth between Claude. Whoever's got the better model. I'm mostly ChatGPT. But I haven't used the ChatGPT website to write code anymore, like chatgpt.com. I just use the desktop version of ChatGPT and the desktop version of Claude, and those are way better. Because if you use the browser version, what you'll find as you explain what you want, it's not going to have the context. It's not really going to get you where you want to get. It might look really good in the ChatGPT conversation, but it's not really going to come out very good on your website. So if you find that is giving you a problem, I'd recommend using like maybe a Robo-Will or something in my toolkit. This is a very sales-heavy YouTube video. Forgive me. Robo-Will allows you to like target specific sections and stuff on your website, and then it pulls in the context of your website, and it can write better code for you. So it's a little bit of not a little bit. It's a very big improvement from just using ChatGPT or Claude in the browser. All right, so that's it. The coding development world is changing. quite a bit. Lots of different ways for you to create custom things on your website. It's getting to be a very exciting time, honestly. There's a lot going on. So I would love to see what you are able to build. Drop it in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.